wanna touch your life. I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my light. I'm gonna make a difference. Touch your life. Be the change. Shine my light. And make a difference. You're the one to make the world a much better place. You're the one. You're the one. Touching lives.
Airtel is a company with a strong sense of purpose, and they're relentlessly focused on sustainable initiatives that can positively impact the various communities where they operate. Now, in the words of Airtel Nigeria CEO Segun Ogunsanya, he says, purpose is powerful as it does not just define an individual or an entity, but drives its every action and decision. By doing this, he says, you earn a social license, which is the love, loyalty, friendship, and affection you get from the communities where you operate. Airtel is committed to its purpose of empowering and uplifting people and making positive and lasting impact in the lives of Nigerians, thereby earning its social license. I'm your host, Wana, and let's see what Airtel Touching Lives has in store for us today.
Touching lives.
Having access to electricity is regarded as a basic human right, and to live without electricity has so many unforeseen consequences. Life becomes that much more expensive as each shop and home has to run their own generator, and for those that cannot afford it, life becomes very miserable. The people in the Ishokan community have been living without electricity for years. Even though the community has been trying to electrify the area themselves, they reached out to Airtel Touching Lives for assistance. And then we look back at some of this season's best stories as we celebrate the awesome work the Airtel Touching Lives team have done for the people of Nigeria.
Touching lives.
Electricity is part of day-to-day activity of any community whatsoever.
When there is no light, there is no life.
Since 2006, I've been living here, no lights. And the people in this community have suffered a lot to get the light, but we are unable to meet it. We are unable to have good water because those who have borehole, the generator they are using to pump it is not good. So if they pump for us for just an hour, the generator will spoil.
You cannot iron your clothes. You cannot charge your phone as you like. You take your phone outside if you cannot afford a generator. And if you have a power generating set, if you cannot afford PMS, you still have to go and beg people before you can charge your phone.
The quality of education for our children is not good.
When I want to read at night or do anything, I don't use candles. But one, this leads to unhappiness because of the rejection of that people by loved ones. When I use candles, I have to be careful because of the very changes. There are many types of toilets.
Our children cannot even live normal lives. When I say normal lives, every morning they have to wake up as early as 5 o'clock to go and queue up before they can get water.
Airtel would like to do something to change your lives because we're all about touching lives on this program.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
we're going to find out now. So Airtel has decided to support you with 6.5 million naira, which will be used to purchase the high tension cables that you need, 15 poles, as well as installation costs to ensure the community is connected and has power.
Thank you. We appreciate Airtel, their board, and all their staffs. We really appreciate you, and may God bless you the more.
So we want to appreciate Airtel Touching Lives for this great thing they've done for us, because we've been looking forward for this rescue. But we thank God for Airtel, we thank God for everyone concerned. Indeed, we all appreciate this. The whole of the community will appreciate this. In fact, this is another happiest day of my life. Thank you very much.
Touching lives.
Airtel Touching Lives assisted the community with 6.5 million naira to purchase the tension wires and poles to help get the community electrified. Let's visit the community and see the difference to their lives.
Shoko Island is just a community of about 200 houses here, and for a very long time we don't have lights at all. But at the end of the day, somebody gave us a transformer, and we are looking for money to fix it up and to buy all the poles, the accessories for the light and everything. But along the line, Airtel comes in and we are nominated, and that's how the whole thing started.
But the biggest tá gbé kò jọra wọn because àwa tá ń gbé bíbá orí ọ̀fẹ́ lọ́hùn la fi ń gbé bíbá ẹ̀. Nígbà tá a di gbọ́ lára ìkan lára wọn lára àwa tá a jọ gbé landlord tó ń sọ pé ó ń win ní Airtel Touching Lives àkúfàdúrà àtàwẹ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó bọ́ sí ọ̀pẹ́ a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé Airtel bá yanjú ìṣòro wa.
To be honest, before my family, I have house here. I went to rent house for my family the other across our bridge because of light. But I thank God that when we are hearing of Airtel, we all think that they are just playing card. But by the grace of God, the thing comes to reality. And the good news is that my family, all of us, we are in my house now.
I'm very happy to tell you the feeling I'm having for this project I nominated to Airtel Touching Lives. In fact, I'm very happy and excited.
The improvement on the community is very, very massive. Because at that time, we now have people coming into the community, at least to make business with us. Then the housing. People start renting houses in this place, and then people that have abandoned their land for a very long time has to come in because there's light now.
Àti gbogbo àwọn tó ń tajà o, àtàwọn tó ń ta pure water, tó ń ta mineral, tó ń ta kankan gbogbo ọjà yẹn lọ ní ìṣeyẹ.
If person pump borehole, people will queue with buckets, this and that, before you can use the generator. At times, on the process of pumping the borehole, the generator will spoil. But since the Airtel help the community and we have lights, to the glory of God, most of everybody in the community have their own water in their house now.
My message to them is just that they should keep touching lives as they are doing, and then which will be praying for them to move up in their own business too.
I really thank Airtel for the way the project has really helped and touched the life of both young and old, man and woman in this community. All of us are very excited to see it as it is today.
Well, there is a real purpose, and it has made so much difference in the Shokon community. Stay with us because after the break, we bring you some of the best stories from season 6. To join the conversation and interact with tonight's show, you can visit our social media. You'll find us on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram.
Touching lives.
Just a moment. The refrigerator. Hello? Sunday! Sunday!
Yes, my Oga.
Come. 1,000 naira. Buy me Airtel recharge card. You have what I said. What?
My Oga.
Thank you. Yes. Hey! Sunday don't finish me. I say 1,000 naira recharge card. You carry 8,000 naira of my money. Go load them. Because money there your hand, Abi.
Oga, no. As I load the 1,000 naira, I use Airtel over Jara, turn them to 8,000 naira, just like that.
8 times the value of any recharge, plus double data and 1,000 naira activation bonus when you buy a new SIM.
Sunday, go buy us. Okay. And make sure say they put over Jara for you.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Touching lives.
Welcome back to Airtel Touching Lives. As another season comes to a close and we see the introduction of Adopt a School program to the show, this reaffirms Airtel Nigeria's commitment to empowering and uplifting vulnerable people, building communities, and creating value for all its stakeholders. We touch lives in so many different ways, and this story is one of inspiration. We met a girl called Zita. What inspires me about the story is that the business was started and run by Zita, a 12-year-old girl who has big, big dreams. And Airtel Touching Lives loves to reward big dreamers. Zita is a true example that anyone can make a difference no matter how old you are or what gender.
The reason why I started the business was to raise funds to provide for the less privileged. I had that vision when I was 8.
Zita giving back to the community was a vision given to her, where lots of kids came to the house calling her name for food, clothing, and water. And I asked her, how do we do this? Because as a family, we're going through a lot of challenges.
But then she started using shea butter. My hair started growing properly. And she thought, why don't I sell the shea butter and raise funds and provide for the less privileged?
I am 14 years old and I live at beautiful Gate Orphanage Home. I've been living here for 5 years. I'm thankful to Zita because she has helped us in many ways, like buying of clothes, toys, and buying foodstuffs. So indeed, I'm thankful.
Helping everyone is the nature of my family. We help different people from all walks of life. My siblings help me a lot during the packaging. They make the work easier and faster since I can't do it alone. In the future, I want to be a dermatologist because I want to help people to have a natural, healthy hair. Always focus on your goal. And always believe in yourself.
Airtel wants to support the amazing work that you're already doing. And they'll be giving you machinery for packaging and mixing products to scale up the business.
Wow! Yes! Wow.
It doesn't stop there. 500K, that's 500,000 naira educational scholarship for Zita.
Wow! This is amazing.
And we're not only doing things for Zita, we're also going to do things for you as well. We'll be renting a flat for 1 year to support the expansion of the business.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks so much.
And in keeping with the theme of offering children an opportunity, we meet the incredible team at Irede Foundation who assist child amputees.
My mom is the founder of the Irede Foundation, and she helps children that can't afford an artificial limb to get an artificial limb and reduces the stigma around them.
Bila was born in 2009. When I gave birth to her, she had a congenital limb deformity. We were told that we needed to amputate the leg. It was devastating. I cried almost every day for 2 years. I started looking for information for these children that have had to go through amputation. But there was no Nigerian story. Nobody was talking about it. Then I met a child, and that child, he also had a congenital limb deformity. I was able to work with them backstage and then just get them to put their child in school. Doctors started reaching out to me to talk to other parents who needed to take the same step. But the biggest issue that they had was they could not provide the artificial limbs. So that's how starting the Irede Foundation came about.
The Irede Foundation gave me a new life and it's changed my life totally.
They give me ability to do whatever I want.
We provided prosthetic limbs to 112 children across Nigeria.
It's not just in providing the limbs. You see the children go back to school. The parents going back to getting a job. Then you start realizing the power of what it gives.
Airtel would like to support you with equipment needed to furnish the prosthetic lab.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Calm down, we've just started. 5 HP laptops.
Oh!
I like this dance. 10 Android smartphones.
Oh, amazing.
3D printer.
Wow. Okay, I'm sorry, but that literally helps us to be able to make molds of the prosthetics that we want to give, and we get an accurate measure of maybe the other limbs. So that's amazing.
Once again, we get to meet some incredible people from all across Nigeria, thanks to the amazing work of Airtel Touching Lives. To join the conversation and interact with tonight's show, you can visit our social media. You'll find us on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram.
Touching Lives.
Babe? Hey!
Hi.
Hello.
It's hard to live when you are all alone.
Hi. So, my card isn't working. Hello?
All I hear with the
Good morning, I'm really sorry I'm late.
only echoes.
Where are you guys going? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Can you see me?
I don't want to
Get an Airtel home broadband and enjoy life as it should be.
Thank you so much. Bye.
I don't want to be alone.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Touching Lives.
It has been fantastic to be your host again for season 6 of Airtel Touching Lives, where Airtel Nigeria once again shows its commitment to the people of Nigeria by giving and building the people, families, and communities of Nigeria. Season 6 has been the biggest season yet, with the inclusion of the Adopt a School initiative, renovating 7 schools, the renovation of LUTH, and the deployment of testing centers, to name just a few of the amazing projects undertaken in this season.
Touching Lives.
Doctors are the backbone of wellness in our communities. But just as a builder cannot do their job without tools, doctors cannot make us well without well-equipped hospitals. Block A of the Lagos University Teaching Hospital has been under much need of a renovation. And Airtel took up the task to renovate and rehabilitate the 5-story space filled with wards, offices, and an internal medicine unit.
If we think back of Florence Nightingale, the mother of nursing, it talks about aesthetic healing, the impact of environment on the care of patients.
The LUTH serves the grassroots. It's a public hospital. There are probably the least barriers to access for people of very low income.
The teaching hospital has about 700 doctors, another 700 nurses, and quite a large number of medical students. With 24 operations theaters and almost 1,000 beds. We are the largest such hospital in Lagos. We offer some of the best services here. But people would look at the place, and when you see a place that's run down, you say, no, not for me. And with that, a lot of Nigerians lost faith in the hospital. We are in a state of transition. I had friends who didn't have doctors in Nigeria until the lockdown. The COVID-19 lockdown refocused our attention to the fact that we will need to repair what we have here. We have slowly been trying to transform to a newer hospital that Nigerians will be very proud to go to.
Let's look back at some of the stories that made us so emotional in season 6.
Airtel will be giving you a ₦1 million educational scholarship for 2 of your children.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Airtel wants to rent a provision shop for 1 year. They'll stock it for you.
Hey, God. Hey, who am I to deserve all these things? Who am I? Who am I? Oh, God. God, I thank you. Thank you. I don't know what to say again. I'm short of words.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Another season of Airtel Touching Lives has come to an end, and I'm looking forward to visiting all this season's participants in the future to see how their lives have changed. Thank you to our viewers for inviting us into your homes and sharing in our journey as we continue to change lives. From myself and the team, we say thank you, and thank you. Until next time, you've been watching Airtel Touching Lives.
Touching lives. I wanna touch your life. I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my light. I'm gonna make a difference. Touch your life. Be the change. Shine my light and make a difference. You're the one to make the world a much better place. You're the one, touching lives.
Airtel, the smartphone network.